Honestly, I feel like this is the correct use of AI. Stranger Things is one of my favorite series, and it's up there with one of the greats. It was at a random evening, and my brother was chilling in the living room. He said, "Have you watched Stranger Things?" I'm like, "Nah." Then he turned on the TV and legit played the first episode. I watched the first episode and I was immediately fucking hooked. The show gives off 80s and spooky vibes. And in my opinion, I really like this kind of vibes. Basically, in the first episode, there were just a bunch of kids hanging out after school. I feel like they were around at the age of 10. And then, when one of the kids was trying to go home, he disappeared. And that is what got me hooked. There's this Walmart version of the creature from A Quiet Place. And I was like, what the fuck is that? Then, as soon as I felt that way, there's another bald kid who was on the loose. I don't know who the hell she was trying to run from. She was looking for some food and shit. And the thing is, it's a girl, it's not even a boy. I thought it was a boy at first. She even had powers, so I'm like, damn, what the hell are these people? And then after all that, I finished season 1 just like now. Season 2. Season 2 was also good. I was still amazed at most of the episodes, except for that one scene where Eleven breaks up with Mike. And Eleven was still learning English. So the way she speak was very weird.
I dump your ass.
Oh my god, bro.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
This was legit my reaction to that scene. And talking about season 2, most people hated episode 7. It's about that lost sister where Elle ran to Chicago and then she found her lost sister. Then after that, yeah, they connected. I don't hate it, but I would say it felt like an episode that didn't need to be there. It felt like a whole filler. But I gave it the benefit of the doubt and I was like, maybe she'll be coming back soon in later episodes or later seasons. But fuck nah, she never came back. Except spoiler alert, in season 5, yeah, she was there. Oh, I forgot to tell you one more thing about season 2. At the end of the season, there's this one scene where the whole friends got together. It was something like a prom night. Mike was all alone. He had nobody to dance with. Then, Eleven came in and they looked at each other and then they danced together with that song from The Police. It was so sweet. I really liked that scene. It was like, after all the hardships, all the fights, and then they finally get to enjoy, not worrying about these fucking demogorgons. Now, let's talk about season 2. I forgot to mention that in season 2, I think they introduced 2 characters, which is Billy and Max. And Billy was so freaking cool, bro. Bro had the most epic introduction ever. He was like the Sigma in Hawkins, but he was a bully though. But he still bullies people in a cool way. I will never forget that one scene where it was like his shift to be the pool boy. And then bro came out with sunglasses, with the mullet and the mustache combo. Bro went out and hit up on Mike's mom.
Afternoon, ladies.
Afternoon, Billy.
Take the new suit, Mrs. Wheeler.
Thank you.
That's actually fucking crazy. But he got that swagger on though, so it's valid, you know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, at the end of the season, after all the bad things that he have done, he finally sacrificed himself. Bro defeated the Mind Flayer. That's not a fucking normal Demogorgon, it's an actual big monster, man. But let me throw you a question right now. Do you know how did he defeated this Mind Flayer thing? It's because he got the mustache and the mullet combo. Oh yeah, and one more thing about season 3 is Hopper killed himself. And then, season 4 came out. And what me and my brother hated the most about this trailer is that The fact that they spoiled it. Why? Why would you do that? Drum roll, please. Hopper was still alive. I don't get why did they want to put this in the trailer. I would prefer when I'm watching the actual show and boom, suddenly Hopper's there. I would be like, what? I would shit my pants. But no, maybe their goal was like to attract all the fans to watch season 4. So they just put out a major spoiler in the trailer and then like, yeah, this guy was still alive all along. Just kidding. Like, Hopper, stop trying to kill yourself, bruh. Now, talking about season 4. In my opinion, there's so much stuff going on. First, Hopper was still alive. Second, there's this Enzo guy who helped Hopper at the Russian prison. Third thing, Jonathan is now a weed addict. The reason why Jonathan became a weed addict is because of another character. This guy, Arjal. And then another major character is introduced. It's Eddie Munson. This guy plays a really big role. Also, there's this dog that wants to kill Eddie because he thought that Eddie killed his girlfriend. So with all these new characters, my mind was like, damn, Duffer Brothers, chill the fuck out, slow the fuck down. Honestly, I can't process who's who. What is the relevance of each character? Do they need to be there? To me, it just feels like they just add new characters for the love of the game. They're like, you know what, I'm gonna put this guy here. What the fuck is he gonna do? Like, flip the switch for the lights? That's it? Also, one more thing I noticed is that the Duffer Brothers doesn't like to kill all characters, but they really love to kill characters who they just introduce. Look at Billy, look at Eddie, look at Jason, and look at Bob. Do you even remember who Bob is? So yeah, in conclusion, most new characters don't have plot armor. Yikes. But the final episode of season 4 was so epic. I'ma say that it's a great watch. Also, a moment of silence for Eddie Munson. Bro died saving the world, and the world hated him, thinking that he did the mess. He killed everyone. Everybody thought that. I mean, he's an unsung hero. Season 4. It came out on 25th of November, and everyone was hyped as hell, including me. Season 5, part 1 was okay, I would say. The only part that got me like this was when Will used his powers. I'm like, what the shit? Bro had powers all along and never used it. Imagine, bro wanted Mike that bad. He had to muster all his strength in his body to use his power to save Mike. Bro, I bet the final episode is gonna fight 11. And it's gonna be like, oh, who wins is gonna get Mike. I hope that don't fucking happen though. Another thing I want to talk about is the flaws in season 5. The plot armor for the major characters is so thick. It's actually unbelievable. These characters could have died so many times, and I'm talking about this guy. Bro, the Demogorgon could have killed him just like that.
Bruh.
Catch this!
One more thing is that how inconsistent they are with the Demogorgons. You know when they were fighting that one demo? I'ma just call them demo. You know when they were fighting that one demo in the Turnbow's house? They put fire, barbed wires and shit. And then it was hurting. It was running away. It was like, no, don't kill me. But as soon as the military used actual assault rifles to shoot these motherfuckers, they didn't even flinch, bro. These motherfuckers keep attacking. And then, yeah, they all died. I also heard a guy from Instagram talked about how they use the same formula to write scripts in every episode. If you notice, most episodes go like this: 1. Problem. 2. Character. Think of an idea. And then another character goes like, "What? That's a stupid idea." 3. The character that introduced the idea is going to be like, "No, no, no. Remember back then when we did tut, 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 tut? And then tut, 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 tut happen?" And then the other character is going to be like, "Oh, you're right about that." And yeah, they use that idea. Next thing you know is that Will is tweaking out because nobody gave him attention. So, what do I think of Stranger Things? The first season will always remain my favorite. It gives this 80s old school kids and a little bit of spooky vibes. It's like it. Like I said in the beginning, there were just a bunch of kids hanging out after school playing a board game. But then one of the kids vanished. But how? And where did he go? And that's why I like Stranger Things. Real.